Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's HawkeAssault and today we're back with another episode of Reskin Wars. I did look at every single comment in the last video for suggestions as to what reskin to do for this video. Unfortunately, not all but almost every single one of those comments involved choosing a weapon that's actually already been covered. So I'm just going to stick with my plan for this episode and for next episode, but maybe for next season I might hold a poll or something on Twitter or something along those lines. So we're going to stick with my original plan and do the crossing guard versus the original stock melees. So the crossing guard. Crossing guard was added in the very highly anticipated end of the line update, which was released in the 8th of December 2014. The weapon was designed by a user called HawkeAssault, who is on the team, one of the team members involved in the end of the line update's community side. The weapon comes in two forms, strange and unique, and the only way of obtaining the weapon was through crate number 87, which was the promotional end of the line crate that came out with the update. The weapon has two kind of designs, if you like, and that's it's a team color aspect. So if you're on blue team, it's a blue color. If you're on red team, it's a red color. Other than that, there's no changes. The usual rule applies with melee reskin weapons in that the engineer can't use it and neither can the spy, because they both have unique mechanics. The engineer uses his as a wrench and the spy uses it for the weird backstab animations, and with just a big sign it'd never really work out. So all in all, this is a pretty awesome reskin that came out of a very plain update. It's one of those that I didn't actually know was in the game for quite a while. I'd never seen anyone use it. I thought I had most of the items out of that crate, and then turns out I didn't. So that's why there's like no kills on it. I've honestly never used it. It's a really good reskin. If you don't have a reskin for all your melee weapons and you're like, oh, do I just buy like a reskin for the bat? Do I just buy a reskin for, you know, the bottle? Well, I'd just go out and get something like the crossing guard, because it's just an all-round really good skin, and it's not overly expensive, but they are quite rare because there were only one crate that came out like 6 years ago. So yes, now the originals. Now, stock melee weapons have been in the game since the birth of the game on the 10th of October 2007, so it's fair to say they've been around a while and loved by many players. Well, that's just it. The originals are stock melee, so they're kind of the defining point behind the characters. You know, that they help build the story behind these characters that we've come to understand. Like even the taunt for the demo man using his bottle, he's, you know, drinking from it even though it's empty. The pyro's playing a bit of air guitar. The scout thinks he's hot as ham. You know, these tiny little bits help us build up a character profile just a little bit. But you know, by this point we all understand what the characters are like. I think if you're watching this video, you're probably a little bit past the phase where you're still learning about the characters and their properties and their characteristics, and don't need them to give you a deeper understanding of the characters. So what's cool are these timeless classics that we call the stock melees, or the crossing guard. Well, the classic stock melee weapons are by far the best choice for understanding the personalities of the class. I can't deny that. Even sometimes I change back to things like the bottle and the fifth just so that I feel like I'm playing a bit of old school Team Fortress. But for simply looking cooler, I have to go with the crossing guard. It's just a cooler reskin. It's more modern TF2, whereas the stock melees are really old fashioned, really simple. They've not got much going for them. And that's it. The crossing guard wins this round, Reskin Wars. It's a short episode, but whenever it's a stock melee option, it really is. There isn't much to say about them other than they've been here from the beginning. But just a heads up, the last episode of Season 5 of Reskin Wars is coming out on the 1st of September 2018. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series as much as I have. We'll hopefully see you in next week's video. I am HawkeAssault, and well, that's it. I hope to see you next week. Adios, my dudes.